Today we are here with Mr. Dan Gibson, reporter and chief coordinator of Our Energy Independence Community and chief energy auditor and solar designer for HomeEnergyAdvisors.com. And he's spent 7 years performing home energy audits for NYSERDA. Hi Dan, how are you?
Good morning.
We're going to jump right into these interviews. Tell me about yourself and what got you interested into energy.
Well, I grew up in a farm, and it was actually my dad got me interested in energy. He used to marvel about how much you could do with a nickel's worth of electricity. Of course, he also got me aware of how not to waste it. He's always saying, turn off the lights, like I'm telling my kids today.
What background did you have before becoming an energy auditor?
I built my first house about 25 years ago. It's very energy efficient. As a matter of fact, it exceeds Energy Star standards today. Geothermal heat pump and a lot of foam insulation. Plus, I've got a degree in math and physics, and I've read a lot of books, and it's my primary interest.
Okay. What did you do as chief energy auditor?
Well, as chief energy auditor, it allowed me to design the audit program the way I wanted to, what I was going to include. Because I don't sell anything, I was able to spend more time. For example, I do solar access surveys. But primarily, with Home Energy Advisors, you get me to do the home energy audit. That's what the chief means.
Okay. What is an energy auditor?
An energy auditor is someone who goes to a person's house and tries to understand what the person is, or their family is looking for, their objectives are, their time frame, analyzes the house, does a lot of diagnostics, and then comes back with recommendations on how you can save energy and money.
Okay. Tell me about your website and its goal.
About 2 years ago, I decided that I wanted to leverage myself more, and I felt that by having a blog community, we'd be able to do that, primarily looking to motivate and educate people on how to save energy, primarily use less fossil fuels.
Okay. Your website says you're currently finishing a 100% solar home. How's that coming along?
According to me, the home energy auditor, it's just about done. The shell is done. We heated the house last year with a single electric radiator, 1,500 watt radiator. We used about 16 million BTUs, which is about a quarter of what a typical house does. Next year, we actually use solar thermal from the sun. However, according to my wife, we're not quite finished yet. We don't have the kitchen or the trim or some of the painting done, so we're getting there.
And how much energy does your solar array currently produce or will produce?
Yeah, we have a 6.2 kW array. It produced last year about 8,000 kilowatt hours. The average family uses about 12,000 kilowatt hours of electricity, and then they typically use gas or oil for additional heat. All of our energy is from the electric, and we'll use about 4,000, so we'll have about 3,000 extra for the future electric car.
Oh, wow. Here we have a flyer advertising for student reporters. What made you take this to Nisky?
To Nisky and other area high schools. I'm trying to get students, young people, more involved in energy and the issues related to it. There are a lot. With both the energy prices and availability decreasing and with global warming issues. So my primary idea was to let them start thinking and writing and talking about energy, and hopefully they will get their peers involved, and if we're really lucky, they might get my generation involved as well.
If you'd like to have a copy of the flyer, pick them up from Mr. DeCesar's room at F137. Thank you, Mr. Gibson. It was a pleasure to have you.
It was a pleasure to be here.
Have a great day. Back to you.